question they ask with many segments. There's a banking sector. Are we going to invest in that? So that's a big concern. So it could result in a big population of the world just saying, okay, this is not for us. We don't want to come on board because it's against our beliefs, our religion.
Okay, makes sense. Raise your hand if you have a similar thoughts and doubts about the religion, sort of. Am I doing right by being part of this? Am I doing correctly with relationship to my religion and ethical point of views? Yeah, raise your hand if you have a similar doubts. Okay, all right. Yeah, what else? Yes, Bob.
Yeah, it is considered like OneCoin. Like OneCoin happened for 4 years. It was supposed to launch, but it didn't happen. Like,
So the actual launch, so when it will happen,
yes.
right? The actual launch of the product, like the launch of the project.
And its functionality.
Launch, okay. Launch. New economic coalition of the world. Okay. How many of you have the same doubts that you were not sure would ever actually be launched? Raise your hand.
What makes this policy of different governments in the world?
Yeah, politics, we already have this. Okay, now think about, is there anything you would like to add? Yes, Mari.
What makes the policy?
Okay, let's think about it. We're creating something new in Italia. Okay, so we're creating something new here, which have never been created before. So we're going against the system. So whatever is all there, it's part of a system, and we are disrupting that system, and that's not good. So that's why sometimes maybe people try to reject it. Whatever is diverse, whatever is different, and is not into the normality, is being rejected. So don't have the fear of what you're doing, because that's our new way, a new way of a new life.
Thank you, Mari. So I guess your concern was, because we are a disruptive company, disruptive technology, how would then we would be able to bring such a massive concept to already existing world without us being kind of put down? Yes? This is, how many of you thought it's very similar concept? Yes? Similar doubts? Okay, yeah, good. Disruptive technology or disruptive business?
Revolution of the war.
One question.
Yes, one second. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, please, Sasha.
My concern is about him.
Oh, this is good one. Wait for microphone.
We all talking about the politics, the big eye and everything, but he's the target in a way of saying, because he is guiding us to push something forward. So what if he's not here anymore? If they do something to him, what will happen with Twig?
Okay, good question. Do you have the same concerns? Maybe somebody thought about this? What if Andre will not be there? What if Andre will change his mind? Or what if something will, God forbid, happen, right? Okay, so, like, how we can put this? Kind of leadership, right? They're the founder of their... Founder. So what will happen to the founder? What if? Okay? So now we have quite a big list, right, of questions. So we're talking about the big brothers, so we're talking about, all this controlling people and the companies. We're talking about MLM failed. What if the business will fail? Because there's so many examples. And as I said, in India, there is another yet separate concern. We're talking about banking sector, which Nathan said, banking sector can fail us. Give me 1 second, I know you're excited, so let me just summarize. Political sector, politicians might not allow us to build this up, to bring this to the markets. Religions, specifically to the Islam, am I doing it right? Am I supposed to be part of it? Is my religion supporting this? Then we have a launch of new economic coalition in the world. What if it will never happen? What if it will be postponed because there are so many companies who promised but never delivered? Then we're talking about disruptive technology. Because it's such a new and amazing concept, what if other corporations or other businesses will never allow us to grow because we are too disruptive for the market? And the last but not the least, the founder. What if the company founder, what if he will change his mind? Or what if he will not deliver? What if something happened to him? Right? We have a good list, yes or no? Yes. Is there something else? Something else? But something which is not part of this. Yeah, please. Del popolo. I need the translation as well.
La mancanza dell'educazione, se non arriva a tutto il popolo, questo fa una differenza sociale e potrebbe essere che non è raggiungibile.
The lack of education which basically makes people divided.
Lack of education. So lack of education. What if people would never be able to understand this? So how we can unite them if they sorry, I'm very bad with the spelling. Lack of education. What if they would never get it? What if they will never be able to understand what is that actually we're doing? Yes? What else, please? Yeah, division.
Роза, у меня после 1 числа, когда мы снимали ролик, у меня вот такой вопрос. Я боюсь за то, что мы просто не успеем донести до людей эту информацию, эту ценность, и они вместо того, чтобы взять в руки ручки и блокноты и начать учиться, они возьмут в руки оружие и пойдут за благами отнимать у богатых благи, которые у них забрали. Вот это оружие, которое мы должны им дать. Я боюсь, что мы просто не успеем.
То есть не хватит времени этого сделать, да? The lack of time. There's maybe not enough time to do this. Maybe we would not get enough built momentum to do it. Then what if these people were going to go and fight? What if the people will wanted to take their wealth from more richer people? So the lack of time, the urgency of bringing this up. Okay, let's have a few more and then, yes, people over there far off.
In Italia il multilevel è considerato un sistema piramidale. Cosa possiamo dire a proposito di questo?
So it's very similar, right? The MLM concept, so it's pyramid, it's scam, right? That's what you're talking about? Okay, MLM. We already have it. Okay guys, I think we have a pretty good list, yes or no? Yes. There's something else which we have not included here. Okay, Vitaly? Competition. Can you expand more? What do you mean by competition? Can you someone give a microphone? To Vitaly? Объясни, что такое, что ты имеешь в виду competition?
I think the area of blockchain and the tokens, which is our kind of the initiative, Security Union. It's a very progressive one, yes, compared to the new internet, and even though the concept of having a portfolio of investment, having tokens which are shares equivalent, and which bear derivatives, which make payments, it's a well-known theoretical kind of thing, but it seems that crypto unit is the first initiative on the market. So now with the basis, it can be that there will be other players coming. Yeah. So, but it's great that we are first here. Yeah. But later there will be other guys. Yeah. So we'll have to keep it up.
Okay, it makes sense. So you're talking about the competition being the first. So I guess it's kind of the summary from the few which we already have.
Yes,
but it's good. Okay.
We have to progress.
Okay, thank you, Tali. So let's think, guys, one more which we don't have in the list. Just think about it. Trust to who?
Not trusting the government, not being able to trust the bank.
Yeah, so this is generic, like trust into the projects and the government.
Yeah, sure. If we don't have trust, who do we trust now today? I mean, people are doing business all the time and they don't trust banks, they don't trust governments, they don't trust financial institutions. Some people can't even trust other businesses. If we've got a man in front here that's leading us with the new, then we trust him in what he's doing. We trust in the formula, we trust in the system. So then eventually, if we're going to break the mould, then the rest of the world will follow upon that trust. You break trust in business, you've broken that bridge. You can't get that back, it's very hard.
Okay, makes sense. So trust and fear as well, which you guys mentioned about the fear. Can you explain what you mean by fear?
Related to trust, because anyway, when you don't trust,
It's uncertainty, right? You don't know what will happen.
And of course, it's the fear of something that is unknown because it's a new business model. So whatever it's new, and it generates fear. So the fear, it stops us in all levels in our lives, not only in business, but also in other areas of our lives. So fear is always one of the things. Okay. Fear to promote, fear to expose yourself, fear to do so many things. You know? So if you fear, then you cannot be successful because you cannot have success and impact in your business.
Yeah, it's
because it holds you back.
Okay, do you have a similar concerns about fear and trust? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Now let's go and answer. Would you like to know the answer for this? Yes or no? Yeah. Let's answer them, and maybe we'll come across some more which you. Yes.
License.
We are now that we've come into the crypto unit program,
yes,
and this requires regulations. So what if the regulating bodies do not regulate this, the system that we have?
Okay.
So regulation is very important, yeah?
Okay, yeah. Regulations for crypto units, what if they're not going to receive the whatever license regulations, what if they fail it? Okay guys, I think we have a pretty good idea of all the objections. Right? I think we pretty much covered everything.
Mila, I have a question.
Who is talking?
Mila.
Yes.
Okay, I'm from Vietnam. And hello everyone. I have one question for you. I think there's somebody and behind me as also. Of course, we believe all the things, but the company have a license or have a document for open or for the investment know about us. I think we need some that we come here. Everything you trust, okay? But the license, like somebody, as we have to need the license about that our project,
Okay.
Thank you.
I understand. Okay, guys, no more questions. Otherwise, you're gonna just like sit here and asking questions till the evening. Okay, we want to know the answer. Yes or no? Yes. So there are lots of concerns which you have. We will answer them all. For their next 3 days, you'll receive their answers for all of these questions. But I would like to answer some of them now with you right now. We're going to have a second session, which is after this one, will be specifically about the crypto unit. So the crypto unit part will be covered all down. Relationship to the regulations, license support, and etc. etc. I will talk to you about specifically new economic evolution of the world concerns. Okay? So let's have a look. The Big Brother. Raise the hand if you have a similar concerns about Big Brother watching. What if they will not allow us? What if this will never happen? Raise your hand. Here. And now, how many of you or who believe that they know the answer for this concern? Raise the hand. Who knows how to address this concern? Yes, please. Stand up. Can we have one microphone to the gentleman? Remember, right? We are not here just one side. We want to have two-side interaction. So let's play the little play.
There's one thing I wanted to say before, because I've been there before. The IMF is controlled by the Federal Reserve, and recently there's 3 countries that did not abide by the IMF. One was Afghanistan, Gaddafi, and North Korea. They don't know what to do with North Korea at the moment because they basically had a gold-backed economy. We are not playing with a gold-backed economy. My biggest concern is the IMF and all the guys that go behind it, because they will not sit down quietly, but we've got to be smarter than what they are. But God bless us if we can pull that off, because since 1913, they've been pulling our strings right up to basically until Andre and Anatoly come along. These 2 gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, are 2 of the most gutsy fellas to stand up in this world and stand up to that force. And I do know a bit about what I'm talking about.
Okay, so if someone coming to you with the concerns about their Big Brother and politicians, is that how you would answer? Yes or no? Is this how would you answer to people? Because my question was, And please listen carefully, guys. We finished with their concerns, right? So my question is, who know how to address this specific concern? So if I'm coming to you at the presentation and I'm asking you, I have a concern, this new economic evolution of the world will never happen because of the big brother, because there's some controlling forces, because they will never allow us to do. What will be your answer? I want to hear from you. So who knows how to answer? Raise your hand. Yeah? Okay, this gentleman, please give a microphone. Can you please share your name?
Меня зовут Иван, в соцсетях можно найти как финансовый джедай. Когда мне задают подобный вопрос, я всегда говорю следующее. Кто-то из великих людей сказал фразу: чтобы быть свободным, нужно быть рабом закона. Большой брат за нами следит, потому что он хочет нас за что-то наказать, за что-то схватить и как-то нас прижучить. Но если мы будем кристально чисты, кристально открыты перед законом, если мы будем зарабатывать большие деньги и платить все налоги, нас не за что будет брать. Если мы будем давать государству и давать большому брату больше, соответственно, мы будем для них только приносить пользу. И поэтому у них не будет повода за нами следить, и даже если они будут за нами следить, то взять они с нас ничего не смогут. Почему? Потому что надо быть образованными, знать законодательство тех стран, где мы работаем, знать все налоговую базу, учиться, обучаться, быть инвестиционно грамотными, и тогда никакой брат нам не страшен.
Благодарю.
Спасибо.
Do you guys like this answer? Yes or no? Yes. If someone will explain you this exactly like crystal clear, that we are helping them, right? Because again, if you look at these circles of wealth, the more people, educated people we have, the more businesses we have. The more businesses we have, the more people will pay the taxes. The more taxes, the richer city will become. Big brothers, these big corporations, today they are struggling. They need to have a people, they need to have a users. So we are telling them how they can be the part of the new economic evolution of the world. We have today one amazing projects, the gold projects, which you heard about many times. And the gold is the big player in the world. So they are interested to cooperate with us, even though they have lots of power and influence, but they wanted to cooperate with us because they understand the power of the new economic evolution of the world. They need clients. They need the businessmen. They are interested to share the businesses with us because they understand that it's win-win for everybody. Do you understand this difference? Yes or no? Very, very well answered. Give myself applause. So if you said something like this on your presentation, do you think it will help you to address this question? Yes or no? Okay, so let's take it. So Big Brother, political sector. So what about MLM? MLM part. It's a big part of our, I guess, the business vehicle, which is multi-level crowd investing, and there are lots of concerns about our business methods. If you have these concerns about MLM, raise your hands. About our business, that what if this vehicle wouldn't work? Raise your hand. All of you, right? All of you? So who knows how to answer this concern? What if someone coming to you and say, you know what? MLM will fail. It is not legal. I don't have a trust that you can bring new economic evolution of the world using multi-level crowd investing. Who know how to answer? Raise your hand. Yes, this gentleman on top. Say your name, please, and what will be your answer?
Да, добрый день, Александр Макаров, город Липецк, Россия.
Добрый день.
Друзья, когда говорят про MLM бизнес, во-первых, многая часть, вы, наверное, постоянно слышите то, что это не работает. 60% всегда так говорят, и они всегда люди, которые финансово не обеспечены. Соответственно, если человеку дать знания, показать на тех монстров, которые уже существуют в новой индустрии уже в течение 70 лет последних. И это доказывает то, что это работает. И наша модель, она еще новее. Мы уже пионеры в этой индустрии. Конечно, она работает, посмотрите, 5 лет мы существуем, нас уже более 500 тысяч человек, и говорить о том, что это не может быть. Ну, смотрите, как работает система, как можно объяснить. Просто на простом примере. Вот озеро из кувшинок. И вот сейчас, да, и сейчас вот на кувшинках, вот, их 2 кувшинки стало, потом их 4, потом их 8, потом их 16, их 32, потом приходишь, уже полозера в кувшинках, а уже в конце лета придете все озеро. Вот так мы и работаем.
Thank you. Beautiful example. You want to add something? Yes? Okay, Can you raise your hand, Neros? So can you give microphone? Можете микрофон подать, если хочет добавить? So again, back to this MLM. If someone coming to you with this concern, what would be your answer?
My answer is, MLM. First, you need to find the problem to answer or to resolve the problem. Yeah. The thing is, MLM is a 21st century's marketing model. So whether yes or no, whether you want or not, you have to accept it. If you don't agree, it let you out. So MLM is the 21st century's marketing model. So we all must be on it, accept it. There is no alternatives by it. Okay. So MLM is. That's how I answer. If anybody object MLM, so I say it's a 21st century's marketing model. We have to go on it. So there is no other way.
Okay, thank you. So, good. I really like both examples, and I will teach you little tactics how to when you have any objections, how to handle. Would you like to know this? Yes or no? Yes. How many of you finished Master Profit? Raise your hand. You should already know that, by the way. So how to handle objections, so any concerns. Number 1, what do you say? You listen carefully. Number 1, never interrupt. What is number 2? Agree. I can see this crowd very good. What is number 2? Acknowledge. Ask the question like, okay, I agree. Right, you first need to say yes. I heard you. I agree. I usually might say, initially I had exactly same thoughts, or initially when I've been introduced to this business, I had exactly same concerns. I was not sure. What is this MLM? But do you understand you correct? So what I'm doing now, I'm clarifying. Number 3, you clarify. Write this down, guys. I'm doing this for you. You should know this. First, you ask the question, right? First, you listen carefully. Second, you agree. Third, you clarify. Do you understand you correct? That's your concerns is about MLM. So, can I ask you, do you feel like MLM would not be able to, MLM is not legal, or is your concerns that it is investment? So you need to clarify, because there are some people, when they ask a question, they actually might mean completely something else. So you need to dig deeper in order to understand what exactly the meaning of the concern. Do you understand you correct? What you mean is blah, 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 blah. And then you answer. So 4th step, you answer. But don't just answer plainly. When you answer, use the facts, use the figures, and use some examples. So don't just say MLM is good because there are so many successful companies, so what? When you answer the question, you need to give specific facts or something which people can relate and understand. And when you finish your explanation, what do you do, the 5th one? What is the last one? What do you need to do? Correctly. Did I answer your question? Yes or no? So you need to understand if actually whatever the question person has, have you addressed it, yes or no? Make sense? Now you know how to address and answer question, yes or no? Yes. 5 steps. Very useful. Really recommend you start using it in your presentation. So then I understand the question is, am I understanding you correctly that you believe that the MLM system will fail? Yes? First time I said yes, I don't believe in MLM. Okay, well, there are lots of companies in the world who've been successful in MLM business. For example, do you know Amway? Yes or no? They use MLM, they're very good, they amazing product, So the idea of MLM business is very amazing. The MLM or network marketing, referral marketing, bonus marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever you call it, idea is very great. So people can be the client of its services or product. If a person likes it, he can recommend it, and he can also receive good, right? So MLM is not about not believing it, but there are lots of facts and lots of companies such as Amway, Herbalife, who are successful in MLM. But let me tell you, we are not just an MLM company. So the concept we use called multi-level crowd investing, where we combine 3 pillars, which is education, business, and investment for ownership. And because of this uniqueness scheme we use, multi-level crowd investing, we are completely legal in any country. Let's ask you a question. Can you today buy some courses online? If you're based in India, can you buy online courses and listen the courses from the guy who lives in America? Can you listen to this? Yes. Yes. Can you go to eBay and order something from China? Can you do this? Yes or no? Yes. So we established that you can today be in any country and you can buy any educational packages or whatever the service, which not might even have a legal office or presence in your country. Plus, as a part of our packages, you not just receive an education or EIPs, but you also become co-owner of the global portfolio. You also become co-owner of the SCADA technology. And if you would like to build the business, there is an instrument for you where through their marketing plan, you can build a massive business for you today. So the business will become your biggest asset. So therefore, the scheme we use, which is multi-level crowd investing, been proven as the best. And if you have a look at the 2 industries, if you compare any network marketing companies, the network marketing industry, which been created more than 70 years ago, and then we talk about, the statistics. You know the statistics, yes or no? Yes, so I'm not repeating it again. So that is how you can handle this objection, handle these concerns, that we are bringing very unique, we are bringing 2 biggest industry, which is network marketing and investment, crowd investing together in one, which is multi-level crowd investing. And when we sit and openly explain this, when you give these facts and figures, let's say about network marketing, how many people become a multimillionaire because of the network marketing? There are lots of people who reach their financial figure, their financial freedom because of the network marketing concept. But there are also so many people who become financially free because of the investment. How many people invested into different instruments like Bitcoin or Apple share? When people invest like $1 in Alibaba, 30 years ago, the capital today would be more than a few hundred millions. So you give this all facts and figures, and you explain that what we created is the best combination of both multi-level crowd investing under the umbrella of education. Do you understand, yes or no? Yes. That's how you answer this question. So that's how you expand it fully. We're going to have some more session about our business vehicle as well. But when you have someone who's asking you about the power of MLM, or it will be not legal, government will not allow me. So you can use all these examples which I gave you. Example about buying educational courses, example of multi-level industry, example of the investment industry. Give them an example of people who invested 30 years ago in Apple or Alibaba. Give them example of people who become, financially free and rich because they were distributors. So give this all statistics and figures, and then tell them that, you know what? We combine best of both. We are first company in the world who created multi-level crowd investing. And it's completely legal all over the world. Did I answer your question, yes or no? Yes. Good. So MLM also, let's say we answer. So what else? Let's have one more for this session, and then we'll come back to let's talk about founder. Let's talk about interest and about Andre. Yeah? Who has these concerns? Raise the hand. What if Andre will change his mind? What if something will happen? Do you want to do something fun? Yes or no? Before we do this, who knows how to answer this? Raise your hand. Ooh. No one knows how to answer. Let's have a new people. So, give us a little, let's be playful. So who knows how to answer? New people? Okay. Yeah, Graham? Yeah, Graham, please. How would you answer? Can you give a, or can you be loud?
We all know that Andre is a successful businessman. A successful businessman sets his business up, but if for some reason he's not well, I used the wrong name.
Okay, let's do it again so everybody can hear. So can you please put the camera on the person who talks so that everybody... Можно камеру на человека, который отвечает, чтобы все видели, кто это говорит, если только возможно. Okay, so I'm coming to you. We have a presentation, and I'm saying to you, you know what? I really like the concept of economic evolution of the world. But you know, the founder, what if something will happen? What if tomorrow he earned all this money and decide to disappear? Then what? What are we going to do? Please.
The CEO of our company years ago set up an academy to teach people how to be financially free. Now, wouldn't you think that that CEO would plan for progression if for some reason he became sick or something like that? You can't be successful if you can't plan the future of your company. I'll be nodding my head while I'm saying that. Now, with such a successful person, and you've seen the evidence that I've shown you in this presentation, where we're going, that has already been set up. Now, I don't need to go into what's been set up, but it's logical to me, I'm a logical person, that I have set up for my future. And I'm doing that with my family as well, by buying the units, by setting them up for the future. I'm being paid now for it, but I'm also setting up for the future. Our CEO is doing the same thing. He's trained people as master coffee coaches, as well, everything, genius of finance, and there are going to be other things as well. So he's setting up a leadership. Now, the financial part of SWIG, I'm sure he's worked with his bankers and whoever else to set that up if for some reason he can't be there.
Okay, and what else you need to do when you finish explanation?
I keep nodding my head, and now while we're talking, let's just get the details down so I can give you some more information. So I'm signing them up without them knowing they're being signed up, but they agree with me so I can give them more information. For me, because I think that way, I need information. Don't ask me to make a decision on the spot. It's almost physically impossible for me to do that. Yeah. So I talk to other people the way I'd like to be talked to. So look, give me your name, your phone number, your contact details. I'll send you some more information, and I can send you information that I can't. It's in your back office.
I understand. Or you could have also said, did I answer your question? Yes or no? Yeah? Did he answer your question, guys? Concerns, yes or no?
Did I answer your question, yes or no?
Okay, thank you, Graham. Would you like to hear what Andre thinks about this question? How would he answer this? Let's give him massive applauses. Вы делаете презентацию.
Я реально такой вопрос задавал однажды, общаясь с лидером Гербалайфа. И Марк Хьюз тогда умер как раз год. Я говорю, ну все, компании хана, ее не будет. Но для меня было удивление, что через 3 года после того, как мы с ним общались, по сегодняшний день компания Гербалайф в топе стоит. Да? То есть Марк Хьюз создал тогда где-то за 20 лет систему, которая по сегодняшний день растет и развивается, а акционеры компании Herbalife имеют достаточно хорошие прибыли, потому что большая часть акционеров являются вот этими топ-лидерами компаний, которые ее же двигают. Сегодня уже огромное количество людей прошли обучение по инвестированию, пускай, может быть, не обладает тем же, скажем, потенциалом, которым обладаю я, но это все есть в видео, и если просмотреть все мои видео, все мои уроки, то можно получить за более короткий срок более лучшие результаты. Ну и самое главное, мы же в ближайшее время переходим на систему блокчейна, децентрализованную систему блокчейна. Поэтому ну, даже если я исчезну именно со своими токенами, со своей семьей. И для меня всегда показатель, это вот компания Гербалайф Маркьюс. Он ушел, а компания после этого уже сколько вот, лет 17 движется, развивается и не падает. Поэтому такой же ответ когда-то задавали мне, я задавал когда Юницкий. Мне вообще вот 70 лет, да? А что? Есть уже система, даже в Skyway, не говоря о нас, Skyway это более сложные как бы, компании, чем мы. Мы проще, чем Skyway, да? Мы лишь только, ну, можно так сказать, создаем инвестиционно-маркетинговую такую процедуру, где уже практически каждый из этих людей, кто в зале, вот 300 человек, да? Больше 350 приехало, 300 человек. Это уже люди, которые, ну, 100%, ну, у меня вопрос, вы же будете двигаться? Вы будете защищать свой бизнес, правильно? Да? Мне задавали вопрос, а что если Юницкого, ну, вдруг что-то случится, да? Я говорю, вы знаете, я самый один из крупных акционеров компании, то уж, ну, если никто на себя не возьмет ответственность двигать там Skyway дальше, ну, значит, мне придется.
Yes, I will be talking Russian, okay? So that I hope that you have a great translation. Знаете, когда-то, я помню, мы тоже сидели на одной из планерок, и Андрей Хавратов сказал следующее, он сказал, ну, ребят, а если меня, ну вот, по каким-то причинам, ну, вдруг не станет, что будете делать? И мы тогда задумались, переглянулись, и поняли, что, ну, это же наша ответственность. Вы все здесь, потому что мы когда-то это начали. Поэтому мы просто не имеем права отойти и сказать, ну что, шефа нет, нас тоже, все, у нас отпуск. Поэтому да, мы сказали, что, конечно, спасибо за то, что ты нас научил, и то, что ты нас научил, мы передадим дальше, и будем еще везде обучаться для того, чтобы двигать ту идею, которую ты заложил нам очень крепко в наши головы и сердца.
The question to follow up to all of you guys: how many of you clicked on Education tab and access educational courses? Raise your hand. So these people who raise their hand, they can and will be next Andre and their own business, they next themselves in their own business. But if you still don't, this is definitely the homework for you to do. Because at the end of the day, it's not the effort of one person. It's not one-man band business. It's the teamwork. And in order for us to be a team, we need to work together as the team. So if someone is sick or someone is not there, if someone is unable, we always have next shoulder next to us. Okay? Do we all have agreement to take responsibility for our own success, for our own knowledge and own business? Yes or no? Yes. Will you be responsible for your own business and success and help others? Yes or no? Yes. So how many of you will read Education tab? Raise your hand. All of you should. And then we can grow successful. Yeah? Thank you. Was it a good answer? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. We have now a few minutes left, so I think we covered majority of the questions. Wherever we left for the crypto units will be next session about the trust and fear. I think we already addressed this through the early stages about the founder, about the system company have, and about their opportunity of sharing our business and the new economic evolution of the world, not just with the people, but with the government, with the big brother, with the banking sector, with every single sector in the world. And now let's touch one very gentle one, which is the religion. Yeah? It's a very gentle topic. For some of you actually raise their hands, and again, I believe it's not just relevant to Islam or any other religions. And maybe there are some people who feel like, am I doing this right? Am I ethical and correct of being part of the business? Do you have these concerns? Raise your hand about the religion and not certainty. Who can answer this question? Raise your hand. Only one person? So if coming to you with religion, let's hear from you people. If someone is coming to you and have concerns about this business, like the religion, and am I correct to sharing this, how would you reply? Yes, please, the gentleman.
Microphone. Microphone. Yeah.
Скажите ваше имя и как бы вы ответили? Oh, sorry. You speak English?
I can speak in English.
Okay, good.
First of all, in our religion or any religion, especially some people are concerned about the Islamic religion, whether it is allowed or not allowed. It is nothing such. The first ask question to the people who comes to you, it is haram or it is not allowed. Ask them why it is haram and why it is not allowed. There is a very important question. There are so many people without understanding any knowledge about any religion, and they come and tell you it is haram. But they don't know why it is haram. So before you answer, you ask why you think it is haram, then you will start answering. If there will be certain few words, few questions, they might think it is haram. Number one, they might think it is haram because we are dealing with some wrong product. If we are selling any wrong product, then it is haram. But we are all here sure that we are selling the right product. Which is education product, which is 100% halal. With no religion, this knowledge product is haram. This is number one. Number two, some people think somebody else is working and I am getting the profit, which is not exactly true. Whatever fruit you are eating today, it is not planted by you. Yes, you are paying money, but it is not planted by you. So your father worked and you are enjoying. Your grandfather worked, you are enjoying. So this is not true. Whatever you have, somebody else has did it and you can enjoy with it. It is no religion, it says it is not haram. So the most important part is you ask why it is haram. They don't know why it is haram. Just they are saying it is haram.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
To all this, this 5 steps which I share with you, when you clarify, you try to understand. But it's so true that, if you talk about, if you specifically talk about, like religion, what happened in the world today, then use this 5 level of motivation. Use this as example. So we create this business because we want to set people free. We want to provide them to opportunity, not to be the beggars on the street, but become successful. That's what we do. We bring the new economic evolution of the world for the benefit of entire world. How this could be haram? How? So this is very important, and I really like how you give example about the fruits. This is very true. There are some people who think that it's bad to earn the money on somebody else, but then you see it's completely different questions. We start with religion, and now we're talking about earnings. That's why you need to go through clarifications in order for you to understand what exactly person means. You have a microphone, you want to add something? Okay, so let's guys...
Можно?
Hello?
Я тоже мусульманин, я Казахстан, Астана, это Монак. В исламе запрещено только под проценты деньги давать и под проценты деньги брать. Остальное все разрешено.
So is that like there is in religion? You have a translation. I need to translate. So therefore, thanks a lot for your comment. So that's why, guys. I think we can we take this? Do you know now how to answer? Yes or no? Yes. So now we have a few other things, a few other questions which we will answer through their matter.
Мила, можно я по этому пункту очень две вещи скажу важные. Первое, историю расскажу. Мне задавали когда-то вопросы, и в религии больше не то, что в любых религиях и беспокойство не идет не о том, что кто-то где-то кто-то зарабатывает, а понятие тщеславия. Не станешь ли, вот когда я начинал идти по этому пути, у меня был такой вопрос в голове, нанизанный религиозными, скажем, трактовками, когда я буду зарабатывать там 10-100 тысяч долларов, не стану ли я сволочью? Вот что беспокаивает обычно. Ну, это действительно у меня был вопрос в голове, это реально, это сейчас смешно, но у меня был вопрос, я боялся зарабатывать большие деньги, страх больших денег, только потому что вдруг я стану сволочью, да? А это вот установки, которые нанизаны во всем мире, что богатые это плохие люди, деньги это зло, а быть бедным это высокодуховно, да? То есть это смена установок, это в первую очередь. Но по поводу этого я хочу рассказать историю, которую однажды я привел на рандеву одного пастора, и мой спонсор был такой очень амбициозный, такой тщеславный парень, и его этот пастор задал ему вопрос, да, вот тщеславие это один из пороков. Это действительно тщеславие, любое тщеславие, даже не в религии, понятно, да, и мы называем это у нас зазвездился, да, звезду поймал. Ну, знаете, да, такую фразу? В MLM-бизнесе она есть, когда ты стал лидером, стал звездой и зазвездился. Так вот, тщеславие в религии называется. Есть история очень хорошая, притча называется, да? Однажды где-то на востоке, в пустыне, был построен город, цветущий сад. И один из таких вот религиозных товарищей слышал много хорошего про того человека, который создал этот в пустыне цветущий сад. И решил поехать и посмотреть своими собственными глазами, потому что он часто ездил мимо этого места, там были развалины, камни и пустыни. И подъезжая уже к этому месту, он где-то путешествовал длилось месяц, подъезжая к этому месту, он увидел действительно огромнейший, красивый цветущий сад, город. Зелени много. Он зашел, в пустыне нет воды, а здесь в городе сразу ему воду подают. Везде фонтаны с водой можно попить. Ну, в общем, он просто был удивлен от того, как это место преобразилось. И его встретил человек, оказывается, он построил этот город. И его говорит: здравствуйте, давайте познакомимся. И он говорит: это вы построили? Говорит: да, это я построил. И он говорит: ну вы как относитесь вообще к Богу и как к тому, что ведь это Бог нам все дает? И ответ этого человека его поразил. Он говорит: так это же не я построил, это построил Бог, но только моими руками. То есть хорошая история, когда мой спонсор ответил вот так вот, да, мы потом с пастором с этим ехали, он говорит: слушай, ну ответ меня просто поразил, я буду с вами работать. И второй момент по поводу беспокойства судного процента. Доктор, и он женился на местной левите, даже он русский, с Украины, Запорожья. Я обалдел, когда он мне рассказал, мы там бизнес хотели делать, он когда мне рассказывал, что это был 2003-2004 год, и он говорил: представляешь, говорит, вот я сейчас женился, нам дают кредит, скажем так, на 50 лет на постройку дома $100 тысяч под 0,01% годовых. Я был просто поражен. Говорит, ребенок рождается, ему дают денег, и эти деньги могут, вот, скажем, лежать под 0,01% годовых. А если на бизнес ты хочешь взять, тебе могут дать до $100 тысяч тогда, да? 0,1, то есть 0,1 годовых. Когда я слышал тогда такие вещи, а программа NEMI, кто знает, у меня с 2007 года, она вырастала, хотя она раньше, но в 2007 году я сказал, что вот все, надо двигаться в этом плане. Одна из идей в NEMI, в банковском секторе, когда мы прописываем банковский сектор, это не тот банк традиционный, который у нас есть. Это возможность давать людям беспроцентные суды. Это даже круче, чем сегодня есть в исламском мире. Потому что даже в исламском мире дают например, религии, да? А что это означает? Это означает, что будем ли мы на этом зарабатывать? Это новый подход к банковскому, вообще к банковской системе, финансовой системе. Почему будет это происходить? Это еще мы прописывали, когда вот Skyway появился, Свик компания, тогда уже через систему кооперацию мы думали, как же нам сделать такую финансовую схему, при которой мы могли бы работать. И вот появилась крипта и криптоюнит. Благодаря именно блокчейну и криптовалюте мы это можем реализовать. Почему? Потому что когда человек может получить беспроцентную суду у нас, но он сможет ее потратить только на те товары, скажем, которые ему нужны, и деньги не должны лежать, он должен быть быстро их тратить. Потому что одна из главных целей в системе, новой финансовой системе, это не держать деньги, а быстро тратить. Быстро тратить, да? Так вот, представьте себе, что можно получить беспроцентную суду, если ты хочешь построить себе жилье в новом городе линейном, то ты получаешь беспроцентную суду, и ты покупаешь все стройматериалы или отдаешь эти средства тем компаниям, которые есть в нашей системе. То есть они не могут тратиться вне системы. Понимаете, да? То есть таким образом, так как мы являемся совладельцами тех или иных компаний, строительных, либо стройматериалов, либо еще чего-то, то, соответственно, эти деньги идут на оплату именно этим компаниям, а так как мы являемся соинвесторами, то мы зарабатываем от того, что они зарабатывают, то есть часть прибыли. Поэтому нам судные проценты, они не нужны. Судные проценты нужны тем, кто исключительно зарабатывает на этих процентах. А мы не будем зарабатывать на процентах, мы будем зарабатывать на том, чтобы идет движение быстрого строительства, производства и так далее. Поэтому вот здесь нужно понимать, что у нас будет круче, чем даже сегодня это есть, вот, ну, на примере вот Ливии.
Thank you. Можно поставить обратно слайды? На экран.
First of all, thank you very much, Andrei, showing that there are ways we can work together. And for me, many people ask me about this question, and the way I'm addressing it now is saying we are discussing with the CEO about this issue. We have sent our consent. Until now, we don't see anything which is forbidden in Islam. Halal means what is allowed, and haram in Arabic means what is not allowed. Actually, there isn't much difference. And Islam is very much into the ideas of the new, and because the issue of wealth distribution is there, fair wealth distribution. The only issue is in interest is because in Islam it doesn't want people to get wealthy by just gaining from the interest. People who are very wealthy, they should reinvest that money in projects. Okay, they should, so that people get employed, there's a means of production, and the whole society gains. It doesn't want to create a society where few people are wealthy, they're not doing anything, they keep the money in the bank, it's distributed and they gain from that interest, and for those who cannot pay, they double the interest. So we see, based on the discussion today, and I think it will go on, is to, for Andrei to look more into how we have given some suggestions that if, let's say, SWIG invests in bank sectors where there's interest, to give the Muslim or other people in any other faith or beliefs that they can choose that I don't want, let's say, my money to be invested in a bank. I think that will really solve the issues. It won't be a major issue. Otherwise, most of the investment segments are allowed in Islam. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Well, I guess what Khalid has mentioned, they actually will be the first in the queue to join new economic evolution of the world. Because the aim of new economic evolution of the world is the global wealth distribution. It was the never aim of give only few people, few hundreds all become rich. Why you think, and a crypto unit, which is next topic, but why you think we allow only to buy one package per hand? Why? Because exact this reason. Because our company, we don't want to just build a new economic evolution of the world with the 300 people in this room. It will be impossible to do. We need to bring with many, many people. What is the percentage of the world population if we look into targets? 15% of the world population. So imagine how many people we should have in our company, in our businesses. So that is why when you have any objections, which Khalid has mentioned, which is like very similar to what we have discussed, explain them deeply what is new economic evolution of the world. Give them example why we're sharing this with the people. Because it's exactly the same reasons. And give the beautiful story which Andrei shared about this, we do like ourselves, we are the God hands. We create something because the God allow us to do so. And when you give these explanations with their examples, then the people and the government and whoever you talk to, they will love this idea. Because we are changing the world by bringing new economic evolution. And all of you are part of it. So let's now finish up with the last slide. I have 3 areas and I have a question for you. The first, peace, health and wealth. Raise the hand for those of you who you believe the wealth is most important out of the 3. Raise hand. The wealth is the most important. Who believe that the health is most important? And who believe that peace is most important? It's funny. Majority of you raise the hand that the peace is very important. But what we see in our society today, people are chasing money. You see? Again, it comes down to our own belief system. Because of the media, because of the government, because of the society, we've been told to chase money. We've been told to do certain activities because the money is everything in our life, but it's not true. The money is never the aim. You don't want to just have money for the sake of having them, right? You need money to buy your experiences. You need money to travel the world, to buy some products, to buy whatever you wanted to. But the money itself is not the aim. It's what you do with the money important. Yes or no? Yes. But if you don't have a health, is money important? No. If you cannot even spend this money to have experience, have a clothes, to whatever it is, would be money important for you? Yes or no? And what if you have a war in your city, in your country? Would money be important? Would health be important when around you is the burning buildings? Yes or no? Because you can run, baby, you can run faster. But if you look at the deepest level, the peace, that's what is most important. And by having a peace, by having the safety environment, then people will become more healthier as a result of it and more wealthier because they have a health. So this is how the 3 linked. So the most important, dear friends, is the peace. And that is why, as you heard the latest news, the Academy of Private Investor and Andrei Kovratov are the part and received the Medal of Dove, which is their association for the peace of the generals. Have you heard about this? Yes or no? Yes. Because we're here for the peace. This is the most important. And if you have a peace in the world, then everything what we ever imagined, everything which we wanted to bring to the world will be possible. If you have a peace, then you can have, the time to look after your health, because it will be healthy environment. So therefore, in our company, you really need to understand the new economic evolution of the world. It's about also these three pillars, and the peace is the most important. And we might today have all these beautiful projects which can raise our standards, raise our living standards, we can live the beautiful lifestyle. There are lots of other instruments and segments which we also can bring up our health, but we do this for the peace. We do this to help and save people, because today we don't have much time. But the good news, we know how to do it. And you all are part of them. Give yourself massive applauses. So now we are coming to a very interesting topic. The question is, how? Do you see economic evolution of the world? Yes or no? Yes. Do you believe now that economic evolution of the world is already happening? Yes or no? Yes. The question is, how? And to unleash this question, I would like to invite to the stage my dear friend, our top manager of the company, the person who brought this project to so many countries, the person who is member of MLCI department, of course, and our top leader, Armand Murnieks.
Thank you. I have a very good offer. Are you ready for offer? Yes! Perfect. First of all, Mila did amazing job, isn't it? Yeah, but most important, you did amazing job. Because you're here. And I came here just to tell you that we will start our session in 15 minutes. So just take this time, have a break, get some coffee, get some stretching, take a rest, and then quarter to one, back in your seat, and we will have an amazing topic, like Mila said, how.
Awesome. Okay, if we could just be quiet up in the galleries, bring the noise down a little bit, and we might be able to get underway again. Alright, who found that last session with Mila absolutely intense and just enlightening? Who now feels even more confident than what they did previously to go out and share this amazing opportunity? Okay, so the half of you already could plug into the next part. We'll continue to go. Alright guys, if we can start to bring the noise down a little bit. Let's stop the side conversations. Okay, let's keep it down. No more noise, guy. Okay, bring it down. Come and find your seats because we've got a lot to get through. Who wants to find out some more information? Who's excited?
Okay, come on, lift up yours. Come on, leaders. Lift up, up. Come on. Take a seat, thank you so much. Thank you. Do you feel better? Cool, that's what I'm doing every morning. Okay? In order for me to feel better after 4 hours sleep, I'm just waking up and shaking my... No, I will not gonna gonna tell when I'm shaking, okay? Okay. I'm really glad that all of you are here. And why you are here? Ask yourself this question, why? Because there is a next step, okay? Everyone has a workbook? Pen? Do you know how to write? Because I don't. But you have to. Alright? So take a pen, workbook, and write down your next level. Whatever it is. Maybe you want to change something financially. Maybe you want to change something with your relationship with your friends and family. Maybe you want to change attitude. Maybe you want to grow up personally. So it's all up to you what you want to change, but you need to write it down now. Did Mila explain you about new economy that we are creating? Yes, you get your answers. She did great job, correct? I'm really glad that you are here. Okay, so I hope that you as well. But now we need to get to the steps. How? How to make it happen? And now, actually, did you like the interaction that Mila started? Right? It's better, correct? Yes. Because one more thing that I want to see, yeah? Good. One more thing that I want to share with you is that, guys, here, we are not coming to the stage in order to teach you something. Okay? That's what we are doing in the big conferences. I believe that we have 350 or maybe more leaders who are sitting right now here, and you know exactly what to do. Yeah? And why are we doing all this interaction? In order to you help each other. Okay? So the next thing that I want to talk about is our Magic Crypto Unit program. What actually is Crypto Unit Program? Who can tell me? Okay. Can we have a microphone over there? Because a lot of people, when I'm asking the same question, what is a Crypto Unit Program? Oh man, I'm getting different answers.
Да, говорят то, что это криптовалюта, друзья.
Yeah.
Это разные
Someone
вещи.
saying that it's a crypto.
Да, крипто это шифр. А юниты это единицы зашифрованы. Получается, это глобальный инвестиционный портфель, где ты становишься совладельцем, дольщиком, пайщиком глобального инвестиционного портфеля.
Okay, it's a global portfolio. Yes?
Это возможность реализовать новую экономическую эволюцию мира. Это инструмент для ее реализации.
That is the key, right? To make it happen. So, thank you. Okay. Who also believes or think that the crypto unit is a crypto coin? Okay, that's good. All right. But what is cryptocurrency? Yes, over there. That's good. I know, like, this is good that you are reading. Okay, so take a microphone. Like, give the specific answer for my question, okay? What is our cryptocurrency?
It is STO, Security Token Operator.
Who agree? Who disagree? Okay, lady over there, can you just pass the microphone? Yeah, you. You were raising hands, of course. No, guys, just down. Here is the lady. Can you just raise your hand? Yes, 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 exactly.
I will translate what the lady said.
Okay.
Είναι αξιόγραφα εταιριών. Αντιπροσωπεύει την επένδυση σε εταιρείες και με αυτόν τον τρόπο μεγαλώνει και δίνει δύναμη στις εταιρείες. Crypto unit is backed up by investments in different companies and we give the opportunity to the companies to be greater, and it's a win-win situation. We win from them, from the outcome of the companies, and we get back all the...
Okay, thank you. Who agree? Who disagree? Okay. This gentleman down there. Дайте микрофон этому человеку здесь. Guys, my question is, what is our cryptocurrency? If crypto unit is a program, then what is our cryptocurrency? Because we are going to the market, correct? Yes?
It's a tool that was created to access the global fund.
Okay, I see that we have a problem here. Do you see it as well? Great. Okay, so let me answer. So the first of all...
Казахстан, город семей. Я так думаю, это глобальная платформа для всех существующих криптосистем через Interchain Systems. Это система взаимообмена между пользователями наших криптоюнитов.
Благодарю.
Через СТО, через security.
Okay, did you get translation? Okay. Alright, let me explain. Because this is where a lot of problems are starting. Okay? If our crypto unit is a program, okay? This is a program, and with this program, we are actually targeting blockchain platform. The question is, what will be on the blockchain platform, correct? Who knows the answer? Okay, I get it.
CRU.
Guys, the CRU, this is not a crypto coin. It's not a cryptocurrency. This is a program. What is inside the program? No, first of all, we have 25 assets. That means that 25 different companies who hold the assets. What we need to do, we need to tokenize all the shares in these 25 or more companies in order to give and divide it into the pieces and to provide to each of us based on our involvement. Get it? So now, if the crypto unit is a program, then unit that what we will put on the market. The unit, after we will finish 8 stages, do you remember what date Andre said that we are planning to go to the market? 15th of October. That will be what? That will be in India. And what we will be celebrating? 5-year anniversary. But on the top of that,
Go on the market.
absolutely. So that will be massive celebration.
Yeah. Wow.
But we need to do a lot of things to happen. We need to do a lot of things this to happen. Okay? And now, unit, that what the company will be giving us on the blockchain platform after we will finish the white book. That is what we need.
without white book, we will not going to be able to pass all the regulations, okay? And with this, without these regulations, we will not going to be able to go to the market. That means everything like this will appear real. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Everything that we were concerned about, it will happen. Oh, it might happen. Okay? Who can actually change the situation? Only us. And that's why you remember when where is this new founder? Yeah, this one. You remember what Andrei said? Guys, we don't have to look what Andrei is doing. We have to finally consider ourselves as the leaders who are already in this train. Okay? And this train ticket, what we have in our hands, it's a one way. Okay? There will not going to be stops that we can, jump out. We are already there. So for this reason, it's up on us. What we need to have in order to get to the market with our unit. What we need to have? We need to have first white book. Let me ask a question. Do you think that to write the white book for the blockchain platform, it's up to us or up to Andrei? No. That was a tricky question. It's up to him because he is the vision maker. Okay? And he needs to drop it into the small, details how this will be achieved. But what we can do, we are the one who are creating demand. Okay? Do you understand how? No? Who don't understand? Raise your hands. Okay, we have a couple people. So, today, when we are sharing the crypto unit program with all people who we are meeting, what we are doing, we are involving them into the crypto unit market. So, Bitcoin, one of the strongest cryptocurrency, which is out there in the market, why it goes always, up and even that it breaks down, it still go up. Why? Because of demand. Someone anyway is using this. Yes. So what we need to do together, we need to bring, and now please pay attention, because this is our plan. We need to bring minimum 5 million people in our network in order to see in a unit cryptocurrency minimum for 10 to 30 cents. Okay? You understand why? Because the idea which Andrei put behind crypto unit program and unit as a cryptocurrency, which will be backed up by the assets, the idea, the vision is assets. Okay? Are you with me? Yes. Okay, so that if we are going to the market and we are saying our company is issuing units on the blockchain platform which are backed up by real assets, and here is a white book 120 pages or 40 pages thick, where everything in the details are explained, what assets which company has, where, how much it was invested at the beginning, how much is the net worth today, what are the income, what are the profit, what are the losses. So everything will be written because it needs to be transparent. Okay? So then we will sort out this problem. Because we will be transparent. Is it clear now? And now what we need to do, in order for us to create demand, we need to have people. Okay? That's why today you got paid a loyalty program for the brand ambassadors. Who knows who are the brand ambassadors? How to explain? Do you know who are they? Yeah, Mila, I know you do now. Okay, raise your hands. I don't see your hands. No? Okay, over there on the top. Bring the mic over there. Just a second. Yeah. And this is, guys, on us. It's not on Andre. Andre is writing white book. This is on us.
The ambassadors of any company are the pioneers of the company to push the company and then introduce more and more people to the company.